That's too much time lost. Alright, here we go. We won't do that again. I won't make a stupid mistake again. But yeah, the bot has a command for that. It kind of explains what's going on. And there should be that command. I don't know why it's not coming up. Oh, it's because I changed it. It used to be language, now it's Japanese. That's why. Yeah, ultimately that's the whole thing. It's all faster. It's a little bit quicker. Gotta love seeing these this opening sequence, because Mia is just, I don't know, man. It's been what, 19 months of seeing that face. Just a shitload. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, whatだ? 俺は心配ないよ。大丈夫だ。話があって。
Wearing green tonight. That was a great choice, wasn't it? Get to see straight through me.
詳しいことはわからない。わからないけど、とにかく彼女から連絡があった。何かのいたずら。
So yeah, we just need to not mess up Jack Kite. I can't believe I forgot that damn newspaper.
ああ、わかってるけど、本当に彼女なら何があったのか知りたいんだ。
I knew I was gonna do something dumb like that. It's because I said something about forgetting something. That's why. As I was moving to the wood puzzle, I was like, I feel like I've got more time than I usually do. What the hell is this about? Oh, now I know. All right. There we go. RTA was behind this time. So I don't trust RTA on console. Not for this game. No, they're all on one leaderboard. Pretty much everybody that runs at the top on, like, if you look at the top of leaderboards for Res 7 on console, they're pretty much all running on Japanese. And honestly, the only category right now where you wouldn't be able to get the world record without having the Steroid version, and again, at least on console, is 80% New Game Plus. The rest of them are not so optimized that you'd be unable to do it without it. I'm trying to, you know, cut that down a little bit here, but that was a decision that was made last year at the beginning of the year, pretty soon after the game came out, by the original mod team for the game. Yeah. Really, it only just started, like, Steroid just started being run on PC recently. Because we only figured out at the beginning of the year how to get it on PC. Like, outside of Japan. but it's really, really easily attainable for console. Like if you have the digital copy on the Xbox, like you pretty much already have it. You just have to delete it from your Xbox and then re-download it. Yeah. It's the way that you get it on PC is you buy the Xbox version of it, and this game was the first third-party title that had the Xbox Play Anywhere feature, which basically means if you buy it for an Xbox One, you can also play it on PC. So if you use the same method that you do on the Xbox to get the Japanese version, but you do it on your PC, I mean, it works exactly the same way. You can download the Japanese version, but it doesn't work with the Steam version. Those of us on the PS4 just are doomed to have to import the disc. But yeah, Windows Store. Here we go. I always fear, even like when I know I did it, I always fear when I come in here that I forgot to move the lockpick over. No, I know. I mean, you obviously could, because I'm what? I'm 35. I'm 129.35, and that's 40 some odd seconds slower than Ross. 50 seconds? I'm trying to remember what your time is. I don't recall. I'm trying to remember, but I just can't. I just changed it earlier. I should remember it. Yeah, 128.46. Yeah, so 44 seconds. I can't do math. Why am I trying to do math while I'm trying to run this game at the same time? That's just a bad idea. I missed reading the newspaper during while I was getting the dog head out of the clock, and ran back in, and Jack didn't want to work with me on the kite, so we reset, which is okay because we can have a better start. I think we'll probably get no reset this time though. Don't want to put too much on the hand tonight. Plus it'll kind of fill, you know, a good amount of the rest of the night anyways. It's a long run. I say that because on console we have much longer load times. If you're somebody that watches Cat's stream, you're going to notice load times take a lot longer. Come on. Correct buttons here. Yes, especially during the tapes. The worst one is coming back out of the ship, the tape on the ship. That one is the worst one, but and especially like on PlayStation 4. Of all the consoles that you can, or all of the platforms you can run on, the PS4 is the slowest for load times. In fact, the one when you like skip the movie, that one takes almost, it's like right at 2 minutes on the PS4. It's just a lot of staring at a nice blank black screen. But
私は知らない。
なんだだろう
呼んでない
it's
わ。
what we deal
それ
with.
じゃあちゃんと話してくれ
It's those
私が知って
console
ることはもう
problems.
全部話したわ。こっちへ行きましょう。
I feel like I always stand in that same spot. There's no need to. I just like to glitch her
ミア
speech so she's talking to me without her
あの
mouth
人が
moving
食
back
事を
there.
運んできたから覚えてるの。
Nice cold glass of water.
ここよ、ここだわ。
I still need to make this video so I can show what the time is on this this trigger here.
この部屋覚えてる。ドアがあったはずよ。間違いないわ。
I think I might try to do that sometime this week.
ドアがない。
We'll see what
なくなってる
happens.
なくなってるわ。あなたが来てくれたから家族になれる。ここにドアがあったの。
We'll listen. There we go. There we are.
やめて。
Right. Because you can kind of just be prepared for it. Instead of just be like wondering what's going on. But yeah, like I said, I think I might try to make a video for that by the end of the week. We'll see what happens. It's a busy week. It's a very busy week. My son has kindergarten orientation this week, so I've got that going on. Get to go meet his teacher.
ミア
And then I get to go find school supplies. That's kind of fun. I like to take the list when we get him, because like he's had it for preschool for a few years. And like take it into the store and treat it like it's a scavenger hunt. You know,
声が聞こえる。
it makes it exciting.
あの子が私
It's a
の
really
体の中に
mundane
戻って
task,
こようと
so
してる。
you have to like create some excitement around it for yourself.
私を一人にして。
Any of you that have kids and have to do that,
私が悪いの。
if you haven't before, just treat it that way.
ミアなんでこんな
Right? Yeah, I got my little dude. He's pretty awesome.
私に構うな。
Let's not put her in the corner this time. I'm gonna pretend Mia is her name's Baby. No one puts Baby in the corner. Let's see, he is 5.5. Yeah. A little bit more. Little over 5.5. It's a great age. He's incredibly curious about everything, which is cool. Oh yeah, he's just a little guy.
屋根裏
It's definitely cool having a kid. I don't recommend it when you're young. When you're young and you're not intending on it. Fortunately, I was neither of those things. I was intending on it and not super young. I think being young and intending on it would be okay too, but just really the whole like intending on it is the important part. Right, cat. Hey, he's a good kid. I got nothing bad to say about him. He is actually a pretty decent kid. He listens really well. Maybe a little too well sometimes. Oh, thanks, Nick's Issues. How you doing tonight, man? And congrats on taking that Madhouse world record, dude. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that I don't know that anybody, I mean, except for like super rich people, which I'm definitely not part of that group of people, but I don't think anybody's ever got enough money for it, but because they cost everything you have. But I wouldn't trade it. Really, when it comes to like kids and stuff, anybody that I know that's like asked, you know, like friends and stuff, that, because I was pretty much one of like the first people out of all my friends to have a kid, so I got questions about like, you know, I don't know, just all kinds of stuff, and I used to tell them, I was like, look, you're never gonna have the kind of money that you want to have for a kid unless like you get some amazing job or something that is just crazy. So just make sure that you're like ready for it mentally, you know. That's like the main thing. Make sure you're prepared to actually take care of another human being. If you've got that, go for it. Come on. 1609, there we go. I mean, won't even pretend like it's not expensive, but you always find a way, you know. You realize that you spend your money on a lot of shit that you just don't need. Once you actually are like accounting for where your money's coming from, or like where it's going and stuff, you kind of figure it out. You're like, wait, I've got all this extra shit that just like, why do I don't know. That's why I kind of say, you know, wait until you're a little bit older, just so that you can buy the shit you want. Yeah. I mean, I do too. I'm not gonna pretend like I don't enjoy spending money on things I don't need. I mean, if I never did, I wouldn't have like video games. But I could also argue I need video games. But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, you can always find it in places. I just went out to eat once. Yo, Yassi Hop. Thank you for the host. Right, Fortnite skins. Right. We were talking about that the other night. That's, you know, I spent the $10 on that. What is it? The battle pass the first time, but you know, then I just play through it enough to get enough V-Bucks to not have to spend again. I definitely became more aware of my financial situation, you know, once I had my kid, but I had back in the time when I was planning on having him, I had a much better job than what I ended up with afterwards, so we had money saved up for him. That's good stuff. Yeah, Yassi, huh? It's awesome to see you tonight. I saw that you sent me some DMs on Discord. I haven't had a chance to read them yet, though, so I'll check those out when I get done on stream tonight. I kind of saw what they were about, but I didn't get like the detailed part of it. I'm pretty sure I know what you're alluding to. Alright. Now, if we can just not forget to do the damn newspaper when we get to the clock again, that would be fantastic. Yeah, I was debating before the stream tonight whether I wanted to do this or if I wanted to run my other game, but I feel like my hand would have been just dead after that one because just a lot of spamming buttons on that game. You wouldn't guess that for it being like a wrestling game, but it takes some spamming of some buttons. Getting through those damn menus. Yeah, oh thanks, Cat. I try to do my best. Ah, worst case scenario. It just keeps getting worse. He'll probably be far enough this way. You're a bastard, Jack. You could probably get away with it. Nope. He just wants to ruin the whole thing, doesn't he? I haven't actually rejected it yet because I'm waiting on the other mod to get back to me, Ross. When I do, though, I will I'll take screen of it and show it to you. I lost a lot of time there. We're gonna keep going though. Crystalia, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Z-Stream fam. Right. Like I said, I want to confirm it before I go and like slap. No, you don't get a run in because you're splicing on somebody's rejection. You know, I just, you know. Whoa. Just missing everything here. Yo, Briarswoods. Thank you for the host. Welcome to the stream. And welcome to everybody that's coming from Briarwood's stream tonight. Hopefully everybody's having a good night.
俺の話を聞いてくれ。この家のイカれた奴らに殺されそうなんだ。そうか、じゃあ言わせてもらうが、そういうあんたこそあんまりまともな人間には見えないぞ。
I know that no matter what, I'm going to have issues in my run, because, and I'll repeat this again for anybody that wasn't here earlier, I'm still recovering from torn tendon in my wrist, so so I don't have all of my movement and my ability to press all my buttons very well. I am actually having a hard time getting all of my camera movement with the right analog stick. It's not working so great, but... Oh, were you guys doing another race there, Briarwoods? Come on, come on, come on.
ナイフでどうしろってんだ。
Yeah, Swoopy Penguin. How are you doing tonight?
おい、こんなとこ早く出よう。
いいか、まずこんな夜中に一人で何をしてるのか説明しよう。
Thanks, guys.
俺があんたも
Very
これは
nice.
仕事だ。いいか、本当のことを話すんだ。質問に答えろ。
He said he was going to sleep. He just wanted to duck out and come over and say hey. You probably saw where you went and just wanted to come to the chat for a minute and make sure you weren't talking crap. Alright. That's what I meant to do last time. Somehow managed not to do. There's some sound logic, you know. That's usually what I do whenever I tell anybody I'm going to bed. I just go in alert mode on my phone and then watch whoever it is until I fall asleep. It's usually either Cat, Lucas, or Diatech who I'm watching when I'm going to sleep, because they're still, you guys all stream much later than I do. Come on. I should have looked up and down, but I didn't. Yep, I just cannot get that movement down right now. Can't make my thumb move the right way for it. It's okay though. Man, I'm gonna double check. For some reason and then maybe I got the fear in me after that newspaper. Yeah, I hit it. Okay. I was like, did I hit that damn Mr. Everywhere? Better to check now than lose this run. Come on. There we go. It's been cool watching you guys doing those races here lately. All right. Let's do this thing. This room sucks on 100%. Alright, this time I just gotta remember, actually read this damn newspaper. There we go. Alright. Here we are. Went a little further than I needed to there. It's nice to see you guys have a little friendly competition going on. Come on. I couldn't tell if he ran at me at the beginning of that or not, but we'll see. Sweet. Hit OOB like a champ. Fortunately, since we're not on PC, I don't have to swap back or swap VSync or anything. I can just come in here and do this. I've thought about doing 100% on Not a Hero. I don't know. Why did I get stopped there? That actually, like, annoys the hell out of me if that happened. Oh, we'll see what happens here. Like I said, I think I'd have to work kind of hard to not at least PB or get world record in this category, since the current world record is like pre-skips. I'll say that like Nick's issues made this very difficult to get past before, on account of he had like super tight Mr. Everywheres. Like his shots on those were just crazy. Nope, that's not happening. Try again. Alright, so we're gonna grab this picture that's gonna unlock a steroid later for us. We'll see. Once it's approved on speedrun.com, we'll get it all taken care of. But yeah, we're gonna pick up this picture before we get the key. If you get the key first, you kind of screw yourself, because you won't have any space left to pick the key up, or to pick up the picture frame. The picture. I can't talk. Worth a damn. Not tonight. And like habit makes me want to go grab that key right now. That was quick and easy though. I'm with Benster. Stop the fighting. Gosh. Alright. What have I got left? Where am I going? We're going outside. No, you're... It's fine. I can do that, but I can't like move my frickin' hand on this analog stick in a relatively normal way. What the hell? There we are. At least I got the Santos skip pretty smooth.
俺に頼みってなんだ？それをやれば出られるのか？そう、よく聞いてね、イーさん。私たち家族は体を怪我されてるんだ。Hey, I'm pretty okay with everything with this run so far. I mean, as I'm, you know, I don't have full control over this hand, and I'm still getting this stuff for the most part. We're doing good. Hell, I think I missed a boss fight and a and I know I missed the second half of the pit skip on the PC world record, and I didn't have the bomb thing for the fourth floor on the ship when I did that run. So, like I said, this is good chance of PBing. Well, almost definite PB, as long as I don't like massively mess up something. Possible world record. Nothing that Nick's issues couldn't take back immediately though. Anybody that's not checked out Nick's issues runs, I'd recommend it. He's insanely good at this game.
Here we go. Get rid of our spider friends really quick. I believe that's the Gota. I'm bad with names, so I apologize if I'm ruining it, but thank you for the follow, and welcome to the Z-Stream fam. I always try to make it to where I open the right door so that when I come back, it goes like I can quickly open this other door, and it doesn't impede my going back in. Just a little thing. Saves a part of a second, I'm pretty sure, in the end, but works out kind of nice. So far, we're doing good on all of the 100% items. Hopefully we can maintain that, not messing anything else up. Gotta love those Mr. Everywheres. Kind of have to adjust how I'm doing my quick turns because of how they're making my hand feel here. Which is unfortunate. So when we get out past Marge, there's a coin on the back of the toilet that we have to pick up. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this healing item while I'm out here too, because there's a med that's in this sink. You gotta be real specific about making sure you use it, or at least like with the way my menuing's set up, you have to make sure that you're specific about how you use it, because if you pick the key up before you've used that med, it'll completely screw up my inventory. Which kind of sucks. You get to this door up here and then you go and quickly hit the menu over for it, and then you don't get it. It kind of pisses you off a little bit. It's happened in a good number of runs for me. I mean, more than 2, so it's a good number of runs to me. We'll see if we can, yeah, oh, Spoopy Penguin, thanks for the follow. Welcome officially to the Z-Stream fam. I was about to say, I wonder if we can actually hit quick shot. But we did, that wasn't a problem at all. Alright, or don't. I still messed it up. Whatever this ends up being won't be difficult to beat. I like it. I like it, Briarwoods. I keep wanting to put an S in the middle of your name, and I don't know why. Yellow Silverwolf 543. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Z-Stream fam. you may have. Yep, everything was cool. I was a little slow on the drop, but Benster, you absolutely were a part of it. I saw it in Marforia's chat. I was watching her run, and I was like, "Hey, this is fun." Alright. Let's hope we can make this work. Man, for a minute there, I thought I missed one of his shots. Got that though. Yeah, I was over with. Not too much, just trying to take a world record. I don't know. We'll see if it happens. I think we can. Pretty sure we can. Almost forgot to menu. I don't even know if I actually need to delete the saw during this run. Like I can't remember. I think I have enough inventory space. Like I think I have the extra space to keep it. But I'm so used to getting rid of it on any percent. Just kind of a force of habit. Oh yeah. Now we're doing 100% runs, so it means that I have a crap ton of files, coins, Mr. Everywheres. Well, coins and files I have to collect, and then Mr. Everywheres to destroy. And then I have to get and use, what is it, four steroids and 2 stabilizers. I can never remember which is which. I always get them backwards. I forgot to look up. So it adds a whole bunch of extra stuff that you have to pick up while you're running through this wonderful, wonderful game. All right. Yeah, it's just all kinds of extra stuff. So if you've ever watched a speedrun of this, you know, and it was like an any percent run, you'll see a little something different. At least I hope. Alright. I didn't get hit there. I usually get hit there. Yeah, I went in there. With just all yawns. So this is a little different from any percent for anybody that's used to that run. We got to come in here and actually grab some things. But it goes really fast when you know what you're grabbing. So we're gonna go down and get this key. I like to do that before going after the steroid in there. I forgot to pause. That was unfortunate. So on PlayStation 4 we have these loading problems where there's a couple spots in the game, and that was one of them, and I don't know why I forgot to do it. But it's because I haven't run the game in like a week and a half, 2 weeks. But basically when you go into certain areas you kind of have to be prepared on console, or at least PlayStation 4, for the area not to be all the way loaded. So there's these black loading screens that pop up, and if you don't pause you can lose time to them. As far as we're aware, you can lose time to them. Got him. Don't miss. That was my own doing there. Oh yeah, Res 4. I haven't played that game in a very long time. It was a good one. Like, I'd like to play it again sometime. It's been quite a while since I played it. Missed him. So there's that steroid I was talking about. This is the Japanese Sarah D version of the game. Missing. My aim is bad tonight because of the whole hand injury thing. On console we use less, like there are fewer retries that are used than on PC. To answer your question there, Briarwoods. The only retries that we do on console are what do you call it? The ones that are speed based. So like the two in the guest house, and then the one in the salt mines are the only ones that we use because they don't save the time. Most of the retries on PC are only saving like, I missed him, damn you. There's blood, it's no dismemberment, so anything that would like get cut off isn't gonna get cut off. But yeah, so like there's 1 second time saves, which is what a lot of the retries are for PC. They just don't really work because the longer load time makes it to where you're losing. Damn it, I just keep missing him. There we go. Yeah, the longer load times, we don't really save that time. We sit in the load screen, and some of them, like, we sit in the load screen so long that we just lose time. But yeah, the main reason for running this version of the game, Silverwolf, is that there are 3 areas specifically where it just saves a lot of time for the speedrun. And this is what I was talking about earlier, where my menuing was going to be ganky at the key cards. I knew it was going to happen. Start with the blue one because it's closer. Normally I wouldn't have done that, but with how my movement is tonight because of my hand, I'm expecting I'm going to run into a bomb. 4732. So, as I was mentioning, I haven't been great on movement tonight, but, you know, missed a few things here and there, but we're ahead of my PB time, so that makes me happy. And we have a lot of time to save on the ship. Trying to add in my head as we're sitting here. Yeah, I mean we can, based on what I have here, we can still take world record tonight. It won't be the most clean run, but we can still potentially get that world record tonight. It won't be as low as what I wanted it to be though.
元に戻りたいやつばっかじゃねえってあいつに教えてやろうと思っただけだよ。そういうのはどうしようもねえ。
Because we've got probably 30 seconds or more that we can save on the ship from where we're at.
だからいいさ。いいさ。いいか。お前なんかがいくら必死になって。
I've got my sheet next to me that tells me what like my times in this run was before. That's why I'm kind of like adding things in my head. Again, me and math are not friends tonight. Not in the middle of a run ever, really. There's some of like the things that basically that's the reason why we run this version of the game, Silverwolf. Figured I'd go ahead and hit the command. It's a little slow. I knew I was gonna have to do that. Wasn't really necessary to pick that up because I have another steroid I'm gonna have to use, but I'll take it.
Yo, パスコードがいるんだろ。そうだな。0814はどうだ。いや待って0621だ。ああ待って違ったな。0514だ。やってみたら当たるかもしれねえぞ。チッタッチッタッチッタッ。
Should have moved my cursor over a little bit more so that it was like better for menuing on the battery here shortly, but I just forgot what I was doing. It's always hard for me to remember where it goes on 100%. Killed him. I'll never forget the run of this that I had going that I forgot to get this this Mr. Everywhere right here. This is probably one of the most disappointing things ever because I got all the way to the retry in the salt mines and that was when I realized I missed him. It sucked. Just straight up, it sucked. I didn't even have my cursor where I thought it was. Still okay. Yeah, I was like really happy about Toast's new thing for PC, and I was like, yeah, but I'm like 99% of the time running on console, so that doesn't really help me out any like still. Like I said, my last 3 attempts on this category on console, I've lost to missing 1 item in each of them. One of them I lost it because of a Mr. Everywhere, one was because of a coin, and one was because of a file. And unfortunately, all of these things were like towards the end of the game too. It wasn't even like I missed something early on. I got my last 2 diagonals. I didn't get the first one though. I don't have an excuse for the diagonals because that's left hand. I'm just happy I'm at a point with 100% where like I can do the run without having to keep my notes next to me, because when I first started running, like I had them printed out sitting here on the table, and would just like, you'd see me every time I got to a point where I could take a moment, I'd be like, okay, what's next? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? I was not as able to look at chat at all back at that time. But I kind of got to the point where I was like, alright, I'm gonna learn this so I don't have to look at the damn notes anymore. Because it took me a little while. Longer than I'd like to admit. Anyways, longer than I'd like to admit to learn where all this stuff was without the notes. Yeah, the one on the elevator. Yo, Silverwolf, thanks for coming and hanging out for a little bit tonight, man. We I do these streams Mondays and Wednesday nights. It's been a little rocky here lately with me getting started on time, or like last week I didn't have a stream on Monday because I had hurt my hand that day. But once I'm like fully healed back up, we'll be pretty much back on schedule. But yeah, it was nice to have you. Thanks for coming and hanging out. But yeah, Kat, that one on the elevator was a pain in the ass. And like my early runs, the things that I would miss were that note on the elevator. I know that one was that killed like 3 of my early 100% runs. The coin in the vents that you drop down in the ship, that one got me real bad. And then this Mr. Everywhere that's on the back side of this door has gotten a couple of my runs before too. I just have like no quickness with my thumb right now. This is unfortunate. It makes me sad, because I know I can be a hell of a lot quicker at getting the stuff out of that box than that was. I actually didn't, like I was having to move my whole arm up and down. I've got like very minimal thumb movement right now. Got it. Hells yeah. I always miss that in 100%. Every time I'm playing any percent and I like go for that shot, I get it. But as soon as I try it in 100%, I always miss that awesome hipfire shot. Yeah, thanks, Benson. And yeah, thanks, Kat. It is. I went for a checkup today on it, and he said that my doctor said everything's like healing really good. As long as I keep up my stretching, like they gave me all these stretches to do, and I keep that shit up, I should be okay. I get that every once in a while on my 100% runs, but I get it seriously almost every single time that I try to hit it on any percent. I get it. Now that I've said that, the next time you watch me do any percent and I try to shoot it, I'm gonna miss it. But most times on any percent, if I try, I get it. But because like I actually have to do something with it on this category, I never hit the damn thing. Yeah, they told me that after this heals, since I do things like work on computers and play video games, I'm gonna have to keep stretching for a while. I could have other issues arise from not doing that, so it kind of sucks. Benster. I don't recommend what Benster said there. I just saying, I don't personally recommend that. There we are. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. I remember when you were having those issues. Oh yeah, I just used all that stuff, so I had any need for that.
さすがに。
I'll see what my time is here in a minute and kind of give me a better idea as to how low this run can get.
こいつに決定を使って。
お前、こいつを助ける気か。
106. Yeah, could be better. Could be much better. But again, I'm not gonna complain about this. I mean, hell, you know,
大丈夫。
all things considered, it's not a bad time at all.
行こう。ミヤが待ってる。
Yeah. I noticed different hand issues. Like, I didn't have the carpal tunnel thing come up, and they said that now that's like something I have to think about with this tear. I guess it makes it easier for that to become a thing, but I was having issues from how I was gripping my controller.
一人分しかないなんて。これからどうすればいいの？
A couple of my knuckles constantly felt bruised, or like, yeah, they just always felt like they were bruised. So anytime I touched anything, like they hurt like hell,
もういい。
and I had to stop holding the controller the way I was.
誰か治療できる
But
人が
that
い
was
ない
also when I was doing
ここ
like,
から離れられないんだよ。
it was just like, I do the claw grip for a couple of things, and that wasn't really what was messing with it. It was that I just was holding on like way too tight.
誰も助けになんか来ないくせに。
More or less. That's just, I don't know, like I get in some of those tense moments and I like really grip a hold of the controller. It's something that I wouldn't have that issue at all, like on a keyboard and mouse, but like since I've got like, you know, I can really squeeze onto this thing, like, I don't know. Anytime that I get in those really tense moments, I kind of pull on it a little bit, and it was causing, you know, nothing looked bruised, but that's how it felt. I've just kind of adjusted how I hold it and how I do things on it, and I don't know, it's better now. Also, shortening my streams helped. Not doing like 4 full runs and many bad attempts mixed in with that in a night helped. Right. That's why I really like playing games on my Switch, because I just take the little Joy-Cons and I don't attach them to anything. I can like hold them how I want to. It's kind of nice.
あれは船か。どうしてこんなところに。
I have started that game up so that I can keep getting the daily what do you call them, challenges or whatever they're called. That way I'm not like missing out on free experience and I don't know, battle pass leveling. How much is it in Canada? Is it really expensive there? I have like very limited knowledge of, you know, exchange for things outside of the US. I just know that everything is ridiculously expensive in Australia. Like, that's the one thing I know for sure. Holy crap. That's insane. Man. I had, when I got my Switch, and honestly it's the only reason why I got it, was I had a whole bunch of gift cards that, like I never use gift cards until there's so many of them that I can buy something that I really want. So I had like 5 or 6 years worth of gift cards and used them to buy my Switch with it. Otherwise, I probably would not own it. I don't know. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I've got a bunch of the Nintendo games, which is what I wanted it for. Yeah, more or less like out-of-pocket expense for this current generation of home consoles. I haven't really spent a penny of my own money. I got my Xbox One from, like, I won it at a company Christmas party. I got my PlayStation 4 because I won it at a company Christmas party. And then I got my Switch from gift cards that were given to me for, like I said, birthdays and Christmas and stuff for years. So it's the only reason I have any of these consoles. Yeah, I got pretty lucky. That company, they bought a lot of higher end stuff, and they didn't have a crazy amount of employees, so they had enough that everybody walked away with something decent. Because I ended up with 2 consoles and a GoPro Hero 4 from Christmas parties and like a one summer like family party thing that they threw. No matter what, I was gonna walk away with something that was nice. I don't work there anymore though. I had to get out of that the work. The Christmas parties and stuff like that were nice, but the job itself was kind of terrible. This construction work, so it was pretty rough on the body. Now my PC, that I've spent more money on than I'd like to admit. Yeah, everything's gonna be weird in a minute, so I don't even need to worry about that. I'm trying to think of where my menuing should be at for everything right now for this stupid next part, like when we come back. I can never remember where that lockpick goes. I just kind of upgraded my old stuff, which ended up basically being buying an entire new PC. Like, I more or less just have a whole computer just sitting over here in the corner, albeit old stuff. It just doesn't have a case or a monitor. It's basically the situation with that. But I upgraded everything last year. I didn't want to go all like crazy on it and get like the top of the line stuff because I don't have that kind of money, but oh, right. Let's see, that the old stuff in this computer was like 4 years old, I guess, when I started doing the upgrades on it. But I got like a new motherboard, a new CPU, newer RAM, because the stuff I had didn't fit. New graphics card, new power supply. Like I said, basically an entirely new computer. Just same case, well, one of the monitors is the same. I ended up buying a second monitor for streaming. And then like I got, I don't know, like the microphone and everything again for streaming. But it's basically a different computer. It doesn't really have any of the same stuff. The hard drive's the same. That probably could get upgraded. That's really, I think that's really the only thing that's in the case that's the same as before, actually. But saving on an operating system and a hard drive. You know, I think I ended up spending
あなたのミスだわ。でもだから
originally in
見
like
殺し
right
にし
around
ない
$1,000 or maybe it was like 1,100 or something like that. I can't remember exactly.
そうプログラムされてるのよ。こんなことになるなんて。
I have a bad habit of not getting rid of anything. It just goes on a shelf or like in a bag or a box somewhere in my house.
さあエブリンどこにいるの？
I have like
近いわね。
my friends started calling. I have this bag and it's got just all these cables in it. And they started calling it the doctor's bag because like anytime we'd have a LAN or we'd be doing
過剰
anything,
代謝してリセットしなきゃ。
anything that we needed was in that freaking bag. So anytime anybody needed anything for anything, whether it was like consoles or PCs or whatever, like I had something in there, and I used to bring it to all the LAN parties that I used to do back when that was a thing. Because there's one thing that you'll learn when you do LAN parties. Nobody ever brings their own damn network cables. Exactly, though. That's exactly right. I'm bad for that whole, I might need this one day. I used to be bad for like sentimental things, but now I pretty much throw everything away when it's that kind of crap. But like computer stuff, I hold on to everything way too much. I think I missed the second one there. It might be too far away. I've been like somehow missing that placement. Obviously not like in the last week, but before that. I'm either getting it like way too close or way too far away. I'm hoping I got it in the right spot this time. We'll see what happens. I went through and earlier this year and did something like, there we go. It's like I don't feel like I went far enough. I'd rather take the extra second there to walk. What's going on, Kirstos? Nice to see you tonight, man. But yeah, I just went through like earlier this year and like cleared out everything. Yeah, see? I keep getting that where I blow myself up like that. It still opens the damn doors. What's up, Evie? I love how she just slides out that way. That's funny shit. She's like, I'm not here. You guys don't see me. That one's just too damn funny. Like, I love that it's a thing. Alright. We did that. Okay. I can't spam anything. Damn my hands. It's good for stomach pains. Tums. Pepto. Something like that. Headless Eevee? I'm not sure I've ever seen that, like, on anything. I'm not quite intrigued there, Benster. went for a claw grab there. That was a mistake. I'm so used to like going into the claw grab position there, like with my hand, was a bad idea. Yeah, I'll see you when you get back, man. Oh, is it? I'll have to see if I can find. Does anybody got a video of that or a picture of that on the Discord? I know I've missed a few things in the past week or so. I'm usually pretty up to date with everything that's on there. But I know I missed a couple things this past week. Gotcha. I always find it creepy how, like, whenever you are out of bounds and you're near a character, or like anytime that you're near any character really in this game, that they are always staring at you. Like, they're just default set to stare at you as long as they're alive. Like in the room where at the beginning of this tape, or before you get into the tape, so like when you walk up, you pick the tape up and put it on the TV. If you don't do that and you just stand in that room, Evie just stares at you the whole time. She'll watch you everywhere you go in the room. It's like super freaking creepy. Alright, let's see if I can get a quick movie skip here. I don't know how I'm going to manage this. That worked. That wasn't bad for trying to do that with one hand. It was like ridiculous feeling, but it worked. I knew I wasn't going to be able to like push that. Take pride in the fact that that was a decent movie skip with one hand. Is it? Hells yeah, I can. That's good. It sucks that your internet was having problems tonight. It really does. I mean, not for me, because, you know, it's been fun talking to you all night, but it sucks that you weren't able to stream. It's bad stuff, that crazy of a frame loss. What's up, Evie?
じゃあまた家族になってくれるよね。いいえ、ダメよ。家族にはなれない。これまでも。
I had to get some new network cables and stuff, because mine was bad for a while. I kept dropping stream. I was actually getting really frustrated by it for a while there, but I upgraded my cables, which they needed it. I mean, they were all my network cables were from like 2000, maybe 1999. They were not ready for streaming. They just were not. So I got, you know, all those upgraded, and honestly that by itself made it, like, that was the only thing I really changed, and my streams just stopped dropping so much. I kind of knew that was a problem. I didn't know it was as big of a problem as it is. This right here is just awesome. I'm so happy I was like sitting in Diatech's stream the other night when this was a thing. I'm just hoping I don't fuck up blowing up this Mr. Everywhere. There he goes. I love that that's a thing. think it's gonna be down there, right? Always bad for remembering where this whatchamacallit is. I forgot it doesn't matter because the box messes up all your memory anyways. That's why I don't do it there. Oh yeah. Right? It was like when Phala figured out about the corrosive that's in the third floor. Because we were originally on 100%. We were doing the painting, the 3 paintings puzzle, to get the extra corrosive to get into both the room upstairs and the and back into the or to get the coin at the end. My brain is not working. I don't know why I just went this way. This is not the way I was supposed to go. It's because I was talking about it. But I can still do it because I have everything I need. That was for quite a while, actually. Phala found that at the beginning of this year, so it wasn't even like it was an early thing. We're gonna be backwards here. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. I don't think we can get back to it quick enough. Wasn't the moment to try it. I mean, his movement didn't screw me, so I'm fine there. I was supposed to go to the first floor instead of coming up here. I absolutely messed that up. It's unfortunate. Don't forget my coin. That's the most important thing, though. We're gonna drop down. Go to the first floor. And do this the weird way. Lose a little bit of time here, not as much as, you know, not so much that it's gonna like completely kill this run or anything, but we're definitely gonna lose some time because of doing this. I love being able to just kill that guy though. It is rather nice. As much as he messes up your day on any percent. I almost forgot. Almost forgot to read that note. That would have been bad. I'd have been really pissed off. Yeah, it's fine. I appreciate that. I like it when people yell at me. They're like, "Don't! What are you doing?" Forgot to shoot that on the way down, or way through the first time. Well, you know, makes sense. The hardest part for me going back to any percent after doing 100% before, because I was doing a 100% like every run was out for quite a while because I was trying to grind the hell out of it. the hardest part about going back to any percent was like I was getting anxiety that I was forgetting to pick things up because of the fact that like in this run, one thing, you miss one single thing and it's over.
もちろんゾイもそうだ
Yeah, no problem, man. That's an easy one to help with or to have an answer for. Stomach problems. Obviously, you know, if it's something like severe, that's a whole nother case, but
俺が沼地の船のそばで見つけたそれから全てが変わった感染させて人を支配するのか
they're fun. Like, I enjoy the hell out of doing 100%. It's just, like I said, that it's actually more frightening when I go back to any percent, because I get like anxiety about missing things, because you know you're not picking anything up except for key items that you absolutely have to have. So like, I don't know, it messes with me sometimes because I'm like, wait, I forgot to grab that, and then immediately I'm like, wait, no, you don't have to do anything, you just have to finish the game. What the hell?
いいかあの子はただ自分の家族が欲しいだけだ
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna lose the time that I saved by doing the bomb on the 4th floor. Still not gonna take us to a point where we can't PB. Still not gonna take us to a point where I don't think we can, like, where I think we'll still be in that world record time, because again, there's just so many skips that didn't exist when the last world record for this category was set. So we'll see what we end up with here. I'm kind of intrigued. I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to do another run of this. I'm feeling it pretty well in my wrist right now. My thumb and my wrist are kind of getting a little stiff, so I don't think I'll, like, I know I'm not going to be able to do another full run of this. Might do something else afterwards, depending on what time it is when this runs over with, though. I kind of knew I wasn't going to have too much in me. I probably would have been a little better off if I wouldn't have started with like three bad attempts. But, because realistically, that's what, like 45 minutes? Maybe even more than that. It's probably about the first hour was those bad attempts. But we might, I might do something else depending on what time it is. I mean, trying to think of what the timer is usually at when I get to the end on console. You know, one thing that I definitely have to give Nick's Issues mad credit for, and not just like, I mean, his normal skill level or anything here, but I've watched him on a night go from Madhouse 100% to easy 100%. I honestly, I wouldn't be able to do that. Like, switch one run right after the next, like, the reason why I say that is coins, there's more coins and they're all in different places. There's like a couple of them that are in the same places, but for the most part, none of them, like, almost all of them are different. I would so get messed up trying to go from that to, like, from Madhouse 100% to easy 100%. It absolutely just messed me up. That's why I say, like, next issue is straight balling. I don't care about that. That time I meant to do that. I didn't get my last shot down. That was unfortunate. He got right in the way. You bastard. Let's do this right. Yeah. Come on, let me move. I hate how long that takes to get in there. Like you're just standing there, staring into nothing. The door's open, but it's like not all the way open, so it won't let you do anything. That's what I didn't do. There's a little trick there if you don't want to waste any time at all on console to switch your ammo over when you fall there, since there's that animation afterwards. If you do the ammo change there, you don't have to wait for the gun to get pulled up, so you don't move a little slower. It's like a portion of a second, so it's not like you lose a lot of time or anything, but still. Alright, so there's that guy. That laptop is what I lost my last console attempt at this category to. So, we got that. And just because I'm paranoid that I didn't actually read the back of this thing, we're gonna go ahead and do it. Alright. 20 of 20, 18, 18, 32, 32, 1 stabilizer left to use. We've got everything. As long as I didn't miss a Mr. Everywhere. And as long as I remember to hit the one upstairs. We should be fine. I've got all the stuff that's like easy to forget. But I'm pretty sure I've hit every Mr. Everywhere, so whatever this time is will be legit. My thumb didn't want to press the button. That was awkward. Running into the rubble there was just a little weird. This is another one of those console loads that are just long. Got him. That guy, in many of my runs, I have this just terrible thing where I can't seem to like get that headshot on him. And I usually end up like running right on him. I've also stopped swapping weapons back and forth for this section. I realized that I was just putting way too much extra work on myself, going back and forth between the Neuro rounds and the Albert, when just take 2 shots with the Albert and it kills him. I don't rule out that I could have missed that shot. I never rule it out anymore until I'm like safe at the top of the damn ladder. Because I've had shots on those guys where like I'm pretty sure it's perfect, but they still knock me off the damn thing. And it is the most frustrating thing. Thanks, IDK. Got him. Use this damn thing. It does me. It really, like I said, it really gets to me because I have missed it, and that thing, you could lose anywhere from like 15 seconds to a couple of minutes, depending on how like quick you can recover there.
全部お前のせいなんだ。レイさん、安心して。
We're gonna see how we can do on bombless today. Hopefully my movement isn't so bad that I can't get it. I believe I didn't actually look at my time when we were in the mines, because I actually have that written down, but for some reason I didn't look at the time when we were there. But I believe we're still on world record pace. I could be wrong. I don't know why I was like trying to spam X there. It would do nothing. It does nothing there. So let's spam it.
俺は本気だぞ。
やめろ！私に近づくな！
All right. Alright, let's try. Come on, come on, come on. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I did not. I kind of knew it wasn't gonna happen. Come on, come across. There we go. That's unfortunate. No, that was unfortunate. I kind of thought it was gonna end up happening. I just can't move right. Omega Advent, welcome back. Holy crap! I haven't seen you on stream in a very long time. I can talk to you on Discord, but it has been a long time. How have you been, Omega Advent? Oh, I understand. Completely understand that. Busy can be good, though. As long as it isn't bad. It's like one of those quotes that you can hear from somebody and be like, oh shit. Take care of Evelyn here. Still managed to get all that shit before she tried to kill me. I think we can we're still world record-ish pace. I could be wrong. I don't really know how much time we lost on the ship when I went the wrong way. Except we may have just like lost the amount of time that I was saving from the Nutric, so it should be. I mean, I just don't know. It should be a PB no matter what. We're doing this the weird way. Hopefully I don't have to like do anything. There we go. I was totally just holding it with the right hand and spamming the shit out of the trigger with the left. I knew I didn't have the speed in my right hand for it. Let's see what we ended up with here. I'd almost guarantee, well, I pretty much am going to guarantee it, no matter what, it'll be a PB. I think it'll be a new world record. Like I said, unless I did a lot worse in some of those places than I thought I did. I'm 36:41. I just took his world record by 1 second. I've got like over a minute's worth of saves. I took the world record by 1 second. Oh, that's hilarious. That's too good right there. Oh, that's funny stuff right there. As long as I hit all the Mr. Everywheres, that'll be the new console world record. On PC, what 40 seconds faster than that, and I missed some stuff on there too. Not too terrible though, considering I can't move my thumb very well. I'll take it.